What's good with you, YouTube? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, basically living their lives. All right. Last night in the Dallas, in the Phoenix Suns and Dallas Mavericks series, the Phoenix Suns came out with a victory once again, 129 to 109. Luka Doncic, who had another great, amazing game with 35 points, um, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Once again, did not get the victory over the Phoenix Suns. Basically, you can say, once again, did not do what the necessary things he needs to do for his team to win um in the fourth quarter. Now, Luka Doncic is probably going to be one of the when it's all said and done, probably top one of the top 100 players of all time when they do the greatest players of all time once again in NBA history. Once again, I think Luka is probably a great player. He's a excellent standout in Dallas, just like Dirk was. But I'm starting to wonder: is he starting to go down the same path of of James Harden because he because he's starting to seem because his game is almost similar to James Harden a little with the step back 3 point shot, drawing fouls, arguing or something, arguing with the refs. Because you remember, Luka had a reputation when he came in the league crying to the refs for getting calls, and people saying you cried too much, stop crying and play basketball. That has calmed down a little this season. Yes, yes, that has calmed down a little this season, but it's kind of wondering the telltale. Well, basically, they almost the career is almost going through similar paths. Because remember, James Harden did start his career in OKC. He was a great bench player. Then once he got to Houston, that's when he started putting up a lot of buckets, scoring a lot of points, but never getting the results that everybody was thinking he still have got in the playoffs. Almost just like similar to Luka right now. Even though Luka still is a young player, still got a lot to learn. He got to understand when it comes to playoff basketball, you got to take your time in your moments in games. Now Luka for the first 3 quarters can get whatever he wants, but when that fourth quarter comes around, he's been having a lot of issues. I don't know if the team around him or just him. We just got to see what the issue is. Then they saying he's out of shape. He's not in the shape that he needs to be to be able to hold a whole game. Now, everybody starting now. I'm starting to wonder what path is he gonna go down. Is he gonna go down the Larry Bird path, the LeBron James path, or the James Harden path? Because everybody feel like Lucas should at least knock down a couple of pounds, learn how to and because when Luca was out for those couple of games, the team seemed like it was playing better, and people feel like, and I feel, and I've been saying, I said it's the polar sport. Luka gonna put up a lot of points, but he ain't gonna get it done at the end. And so far in the first two games, I've been kind of proven right on how Phoenix is defending him. They letting him get his, but when that fourth quarter comes around, they basically taking over the game and winning the game. Because Chris Paul, who's a great, who's a veteran player, a veteran point guard, chooses and picks his moment. And just like so right now, Monty Williams is playing chess with Luka. He said, "Yeah, you gonna get your points, but you ain't gonna win at the end of this game." And it's a possibility this Dallas Mavericks team may end up being swept if they don't get it together. So right now, Luka is a vibrant star, a very young star. People people are in the people who I see him on YouTube around Basketball Nation calling him one of the best point guards in the game today. Even though you still got Chris Paul, you got John Morant, and if people still believe this, you got Westbrook too. I don't know why, but a true point guard supposed to manage the game. A true point guard supposed to get his team involved. And I've been in a full point guard to know how to play off the ball too. And I'm surprised Jason Kidd is not like telling Luka, look, man, we need you to play off the ball more. But you know how he is, a star driven league. When it's a star driven league, they are not going to listen to the head coach. Because if the head coach try to be a head coach and tell his guys not to do certain things, they're gonna go to upper management and get that coach fired. It's that simple. That's how things been. But if you seen how long, like look how long it took Luka to finally get out of the first round of the playoffs. The first time in his career he had to make the second round is a possibility in his own. The first time in the second round, he may end up getting swept because he's not playing great team basketball. Like this ain't only on Luka, it's on Jason Kidd too for not doing the things he needs to do to tell his star to calm down. And it's probably on still on the Dallas Maverick team for not playing great team defense. Like you going that fourth quarter with a lead, but come out as a loser, and you know that's not a great thing. It's not perfect. That ain't right. So it's like I don't know if they need to have a team meeting or get him and Jason Kidd need to have a sit down meeting because people gonna say, "Oh, what do you expect Luka to do? No other guys on the team can make shots." Well, there are other guys on this Dallas Maverick team who can't make shots. You got Jalen Brunson. You got Matt. What's his name? Cleaver. You got guys on this Dallas Maverick team who can make shots. It ain't just Luka. I'm not telling Luka not to stop being aggressive, not being the guy that he's been for the last couple of years. All I'm saying is this: save, like do it at both ends. Do it at both ends on offense and on defense. Like people are hyped that Luka has broke Michael Jordan's scoring average per game record. Wow, I wonder how that happened. How can you be happy about that when Jordan won? No, when Jordan won and Luka has not won. I would be more happy on winning games instead of looking good in my stats and all that. Like imagine if Luka had a game where he only had 25, 11, and in 12 in a, imagine if he had a game like that. What they gonna say? Oh, they won, but Luka didn't do nothing. He didn't do shit. Like, why do we live in a NBA now where you if you put up about 50 points, that makes you a great player. Like, why? Like, what kind of league is that? Why come we don't? How come we don't congratulate the guys who play at both ends anymore in basketball? You got to put up buckets to win games. Like, yeah, that is true, but isolation basketball is not the key to winning championships. It has never been that key to winning championships. Team basketball and team offense and team defense is the key. And right now, the Dallas Mavericks is not doing any of that. They're not playing any type of team basketball. With Luka at the head of that. It's not Luka. Like my boy Polo said, it's not there. It's not Luka and the Temptations. It's Luka. It's not just Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. It's Luka. It's Bronson. It's Cuban. It's Kidd. It's Dorian Finney-Smith. It's other guys. Now I remember when Porzingis was on the Dallas Mavericks. Everybody was looking at Porzingis like he was the problem. Him and Luka can't play together. I'm starting to think maybe Luka was the big problem. Because if Porzingis was the big problem, then what? So hold up. Uncle Robert, look. Breaking news. I got give to y'all real quick. Los Angeles Clippers forward Robert Covington has agreed to a 2-year, $24 million contract extension. His agent Andrew Morrison of the CEA basketball tells ESPN. So Robert Covington is going to be a Clipper for 2 more seasons. So Sal, you okay with Luka playing isolation basketball because you feel like nobody on the team can shoot just like him? You don't think he's going down the same path as James Harden right now, like putting up a lot of points and not winning and not winning playoff and not winning not advancing in the playoffs. Because this is his first year in his whole career. He got to the second round of the playoffs. It's a possibility the Phoenix Suns may sweep the Dallas Mavericks in the second round. Like I said, I ain't. It's not allowed to be dissing on Luka Doncic. I think Luka Doncic is going to probably go down when they do the Hummer when they do the next top 75 players of all time. I think Luka Doncic is going to be on that list when they do the 100 players of all time. I think Luka Doncic going to probably end up being like in 25 top 25 around that time. I think we're graduating guys more on points than we are on playing both ends of basketball. And right now, can you say Luka playing both ends right now? Like y'all more happy about him putting up a lot of points than him do, doing the unnecessary things to do to help the team win. Because we seen for the last two games, Phoenix is letting him have anything he wants. But at the end of the game, he's not coming. They're not coming out with victory. Like it's starting to remind me of the same thing that happened in Houston when James Harden was there. He was getting buckets, but he was not coming out with championships out of Houston. They never made them. They never made it to the finals when James Harden was there in Houston. Like they had their opportunities with the players they had around them. I think Luka got some good teammates around him right now. It's like it ain't like I'm not saying it's all on Luka, but it's all on Jason Kidd. It's on Jason Kidd. It's on Mark Cuban. It's on that whole Dallas Maverick team for not playing team defense. They need to play as a team. They cannot play like isolation basketball right now. So if y'all here hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me out. And y'all don't if y'all don't agree with me, y'all can come up on here and let me know why y'all don't agree with me. Y'all okay with Luca putting up a dozen points and not advancing at all in the playoffs? Because if I was a Dallas Mavericks fan, I would not be okay with that. With my team not advancing at all in the playoffs, because look how long it took him to get out of the first round in his career. And, and it's a possibility Phoenix may sweep this team because they are because I thought Dallas was going to come out with Phoenix with a victory there so far. So in other news too, if y'all seen Adam Schefter's news, Greg, I just put a video up a couple minutes ago about this. The reason Marquise Brown left the Baltimore Ravens, he was because of Greg Roman's play calling. He didn't like the fact that we he they did more running plays than passing plays. And people, and I'm not, and I've been saying this for months. Other people been saying it for months about Greg Roman too, about his play calling, because everybody always have been scratching their head about these play calls he been calling and about the way he been doing things. It like make you kind of wonder: is it really time for Baltimore to get a new offensive coordinator? Because we have heard over the past couple of years since he we have heard for the last couple of years since he been there that Lamar Jackson can't throw the ball. He can't do this. He can't do that. Well, that's the reason why he can't get receivers to come to Baltimore because of Lamar Jackson's passing ability. We have had a whole lot of arguments about Lamar Jackson, about his throwing ability. Well, if you get an offensive coordinator in there who gonna basically let Lamar sling the ball around, and Lamar can finally have a season where he prove that he can throw the ball, then what? So, but if they do bring Greg Roman back, I would not be surprised if they run more of a passing offense instead of a running offense. And if that is the case next year, I would like then we can finally prove once and for all if Lamar Jackson can actually have a season where he's throwing at least 35 to 40 touchdown passes a year. Because if Baltimore end up having another season where yeah they have a great record, yeah they made the playoffs, but they end up being a first round exit, first or second round exit, and once again people will say Lamar Jackson sucks. Why are we gonna pay Lamar Jackson this type of money if he ain't gonna advance in the playoffs? Ain't gonna make to AFC Championship game or Super Bowl. That's what we're gonna hear for the next couple of years. If yeah, Lamar is an electric player. He's a fantastic player. He's a once again generational player with his speed. But he can't do nothing when it comes to playoff football. That's what we're gonna hear over and over again. Like I don't blame people for keep saying that same stuff about Lamar Jackson. I don't blame people for feeling that way because Lamar Jackson is not getting it done in the playoffs. He he's always getting injured. And plus, it's been time for Greg Roman has thrown Lamar Jackson under the bus. He threw him under the bus after that Miami Dolphins game. And lately, Lamar Jackson has been having some issues with the organization, not only about his contract, but the way things are being run over there. So something's got to give. I believe Lamar Jackson gonna probably still get his money, but I also believe that when it comes down to it, they will probably try to see about getting rid of Greg Roman and finding a new offensive coordinator who more fit the um passing the football around, letting Lamar Jackson basically try to sling it around if they really want to. Also, in other news, the whole Debo Samuel situation. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Now they saying Debo has started following the 49ers back on Instagram once again, and that him and Trey Lance is going to play together next year. Like almost seems like everything being smooth now. It's like, and they talking about giving Debo a whole new deal. So I don't know what happened in the last week and a half. I don't know if it's him and Trey Lance starting to get along. They've been talking or what. They said John Lynch has not been lying to us. He's been keeping his word, telling the truth about everything. And now they're saying the media have been the ones spreading all these lies and rumors about the dissension in the 49er program. That they've been the one who've been saying that Debo don't want to be there no more, don't want to play for 49ers no more. It's the media's fault. That's basically what I'm getting right now. But I don't see what the 49ers can actually give Debo, because I don't even know how much money they got in their budget right now. Because you saw AJ Brown on draft night get a $57 million guaranteed contract, and Debo gonna probably want more than this $57 million guaranteed. So I'm not gonna believe that Debo Samuel is gonna be on this 49 football team till I see him on next football field following next season. So whatever they telling us 49ers fans, I don't believe it right now. I got to see it to believe it. In other news, as y'all saw, um the Memphis Grizzlies gonna be down a man because because hold on, damn, I can't believe my mind went blank. The NBA has decided to suspend Dylan Brooks for Game 3 following the incident with Gary Payton Jr. in the Flavor 2 foul. Now, I'm not the one to judge. How is it Dylan Brooks got suspended for Game 3, but Draymond Green did not get suspended for a game? Because basically, didn't he like pull and smack down a man that got Flavor 2 got thrown out the game? Like, can y'all explain to me if you're going right now, the way things are looking, and everybody knows that Game 3 is a must-win game for the Warriors and for the Memphis Grizzlies. It seems more like the Warriors gonna probably be the favorite to win that game now, because basically what the NBA did was take take away take away their best defender, take away the Memphis Grizzlies best defender. And I'm pretty sure the game plan is going to be the double team John Morant and force the other guys to beat them now. And Devin Brooks, who's a great defender, he's a decent offensive player, but They really need him on the court to try to see to slow down Jordan Poole because without no Dylan Brooks out there, you can say Jordan Poole gonna have a field day. What's up, play is for keep? Yeah, Lou's in the building. Um, I'm not already talking about all this NBA going on in the NFL news. It's been a crazy day in the sports world. But yeah, if y'all come over and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I want to know what y'all think about Luka. Is isolation basketball is a good thing for this Dallas Mavericks team right now? Salute East Oakland Mac 90 Mac. I just want to know, do you think the way Luka's playing with the isolation basketball, and I just want to know from you guys, you think the way Luka is playing right now in the playoffs is good for this Dallas Mavericks basketball team? Because so far in the Phoenix Suns series, it's been I don't know if it's been hurting them or it's just been showing that he don't give a damn about his teammates. Like you got this is on Jason Kidd too for telling him to slow down because he it seemed like for the first 3 quarters you get everything you need from Luka, but when that fourth quarter comes around, it's just to wait and see what happens. And right now, the game plan for Phoenix is let Luka get wherever he wants, but we're gonna still beat him at the end. It's basically been what up. Where the hell everybody at? Kevin. Hey y'all, did Kevin Samuel pass away? Hold on, y'all. I gotta check on something. I gotta see if it was true or not. uh. You sure? Because wow, I can't believe it. Kevin's. I guess this is breaking news. Like Kevin Samuels had passed away. I don't know what the cause of death is. Like I don't know if one of these crazy women finally got fed up with him and murdered him or what. I, uh, man, like, hey y'all, I got in this right now, y'all. I got to see what's up because I wow. Hey, I'll holler at y'all later. I want to thank East Oakland Matt on nine will come by play for keeps. Um, South, thank you guys for coming by. Other than that, I'll see y'all later. And wow, this unbelievable. Peace out.